to its replacement, the Greatest Freak Show. And continuing our discussions of introducing characters, this week we're introducing Atina the mermaid. And joining us is Atina herself, Samantha.
Hello.
Now, what's kind of cool, and one of the reasons we really wanted to bring Sam on this episode for this segment, is that Sam actually also did like 95% of the costumes in the Greatest Freak Show. The only costume she didn't do was mine, because I had a personal custom suit made specifically for me. But that was before Sam even took on the rest of the costumes of the project, or she probably would have done that too. But you could see Sam and her gorgeous mermaid pic off on the screen right now. But she made the costumes for the Strawman, the Fire Breather, the Sword Swallower, Joko and Loco, the clowns, as well as herself and her incredibly convincing mermaid tail.
Thank you. I tried. Tried my best.
So Sam, what was it like making the costumes for the Greatest Freak Show?
It was stressful, but it comes with any costumes that I make, any cosplay that I've ever done. It's always just rush, and then as soon as it's done, it goes, oh, okay, this all looks really good. I'm happy.
Yeah, there was a day where I don't remember, was it Chris?
Yeah, where he came in.
Yeah, Chris Schwartz, our head engineer, had gone into Red Bank and had stopped by, and he calls me up as soon as he left, and he's like, Sam's stressed. She's really stressed. We should probably call her. By we, he meant me.
I told you as soon as I took on the project that by the end of it I was going to look like Squidward with just bags under the eyes and crust everywhere.
It's like, yeah, we need like 9 costumes in 2 days. No.
And I'm like, I can do it, but...
It wasn't really 2 days, but it was a tight crunch.
Yeah.
It really was.
No, but it was worth it. It was a lot of fun.
The costumes came out amazing. We can't wait for all of you to see the work that was done and the awesome costumes. I'm sure some of you have seen stuff on Facebook and whatnot, and even through the group photo that we have up, you could see a lot of the stuff. But
we have access to a lot more photos now, so
awesome. I'm sure Kristina will be pumping those out on social media over the next couple weeks. And if you're not on our mailing list, make sure you are, because we just actually had a 30% off sale on Sunday that went out at like 6 o'clock with the promo code. So get on top of that, get your tickets. I know opening night is completely sold out, and then this has been now the big one that happened last week was corporate.
Yeah,
the corporate sales for Freak Show started to come in because of the the fact that this game is 2 hours. And almost 3,000 square feet of playing space, we could fit a lot more people inside. So corporate started kind of gripping to it. And we've got a couple 20-player bookings for about $1,000 a head. Ka-ching!
That's awesome.
Not a head, sorry, 1,000 a group. Wouldn't that be amazing? Could you imagine if we released an experience that we could get $1,000 a head for? I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's Trapdoor. But
will it cure cancer? That's the only way you'd get $1,000 out of me for that.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
But Atina the mermaid, what could we tell the world about that character that Sam is playing?
She's awesome.
She is awesome. She's a real mermaid. It's not as far as our story is portrayed.
There's a reason why we're not showing Sam from the waist down.
What we actually did was we cut Sam's legs off. And then we found a really big prize fish, and we attached the bottom, and that's her legs now.
See, I just sewed the fish tail onto my actual waist.
If you've seen Tusk by Kevin Smith, it's kind of like that.
To any gentleman watching, Sam's no longer available because she doesn't have the parts.
But my actual legs will be on display as you walk in the front door. They're going to be in a little glass case. They'll be up for purchase. So
it's another oddities collection piece.
Yeah.
But she is a real mermaid, and she does have a lot more in common with like the old like siren lore, because she has the ability to mind control with her voice, making her the perfect villain of the Greatest Freak Show. She is our villain. Now, Sam, I mean, you've been kind of, you're a method actress, and you've been living as a mermaid for about a month now.
Yeah.
Spending all your time in water.
Right.
How do you feel about the Not My Ariel movement?
No comment. I plead the fifth. My petition, though, to get Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers to be Ariel, I'm pushing that. So
Joe Gatto, if you're watching, most of us absolutely love Impractical Jokers.
What do you mean most? Who's the...
Mike doesn't like
I've
it.
never watched it, so I don't have an opinion.
Well, that won't change today.
I'm just gonna put the bags up back under your eyes and release those photos.
Wow!
We're being rude now.
Wow!
So we're being rude.
Come at me.
That is just messed up.
Hold on, let me go get that sledgehammer. I'll be back.
What was it like filming as the mermaid?
It was a lot of fun. I always enjoy filming. So, doing everything over and over again, I don't mind. And as much as I got bruised from it, I enjoy being pushed over in a barrel.
So without any spoilers, Sam gets her ass kicked
Pretty
as
much.
the mermaid at the end, and this girl took a beating. We knocked her on her knees more than a prostitute. It was bad.
Let's not say prostitute. There are too many negative connotations.
It was
of that.
bad. This poor girl got knocked over, though, for like take after take after take, and she got right back up and went again, and she was a trooper.
I enjoy it.
Mike, what was it like filming the mermaid?
Pretty easy.
Actually,
For like the biggest set pieces, her mermaid tank, and she's just laying on the ground for like 10 minutes. I mean,
that's actually a good thing to talk about, though, because we're really kind of sitting here focusing on the ending of the show, but really, for 2 hours, you're in a fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
A really large human-sized fish tank.
Yep.
We corresponded a lot on making that scene happen. And I think the result was fantastic. I think it's the greatest visual effect we've done as
really
Trapdoor.
The one that, when we talked about it last time, I had joked that if this whole game sucks, I still have that 5 minutes of footage that is, this looks fucking awesome. So, we just did like old school cinema trick with it. We laid Sam on the ground on a bunch of fish tank gravel.
Well, she was on a rubber mat, and then I
gravel
surrounded
around
her with the gravel so that it went right up to
with, like this marble rock bowl thing that we borrowed from
a neighbor
business across the street. We had a 7-foot long aquarium backdrop. I think you may have a photo of it still.
I think we've actually used it in a previous episode, but I can jump back to this title card because this is a still shot of Sam as Atina the mermaid inside the fish tank.
So above her is this big tray of water that we built with a spotlight into that, which causes all sorts of water refraction. We billowed the water around with a fan.
Frank was holding the fan above Sam the whole time.
We had 2 RGB Quasar Science LED tubes set to I guess it's like a turquoise or a cyan blue as the fish tank blacklight color, and put a fish tank in front of the camera, made little bubbles. It looks like she's underwater. It looks cool. You wanted to do green screen originally, but I saved myself about 4 hours of back end time not doing that.
My answer to everything is green screen.
And it pisses me off.
There's been this running gag with Mike for his entire life of Trapdoor of fix it in post.
I hate fixing it in post. On the time crunches that I have, fixing it in post is not. There's no time for fixing it in post because it's always have to get it done. So this saved me a lot of time. All I had to do was add sound effects.
Yeah.
And that was really it.
So if you want to just, come in and see Sam look gorgeous in a fish tank for 2 hours, go right ahead. Every once in a while the experience might get ruined because we may have added a visual effect of bubbles coming from her rear.
That's a surprise.
You know, it's not too much different from real life, so.
That just ruined the surprise for everybody.
It's an Easter egg. There's a separate puzzle where you count the bubbles.
Oh my god.
If we're in severe need of another puzzle in that space, then yeah, why not?
It's like Atina's version of Morse code. How many bubbles are popping up?
We'll just put like a little Taco Bell bag in the tank.
Oh my god.
Her request from her fans is flowers, cash, and burritos.
And chalupas.
Taco flavor kisses for my fans.
Cash in the burritos.
Anything else we want to talk
So
about
bad.
for Atina the mermaid?
She's awesome.
She is awesome. Come see her starting August 2nd at Morristown's Trapdoor location on 34A Speedwell Ave. All right, Sam, you can go back to work. And we hope you'll join us next time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't below. Like, comment, subscribe.